Well, it's not quite a nor'easter, but the rain's coming down. Digging in, Justin Turner. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Turner.
First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
A ball and 2 strikes now. On a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Chop this one right side. Moreland's there. The tag, and he is out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Red Sox get their turn. Julio Urias, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Benintendi is retired, and there's one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you know, I'm hoping to see J.D. Martinez find that form again. He just hasn't performed well at home. I mean, he's under 250 for the season at home. And
it's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 249 the average coming in, 17 home runs and 47 RBIs. Now the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe. Rafael Devers the next to bat, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he rips it on the ground to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready now, Mitch Moreland. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is going to put at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here's the first pitch to him. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, man, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And it's 1-1. The rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Smoke toward third. Gloved by Turner. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Ball one. Hit well on the ground to first. Moreland is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. One out, nobody on. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Bogaerts leads off first with 1 away. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, out. 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now batting, Jock Peterson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Standing in, Will Smith. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Set to deal on 2-2. So a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
2-1 to count. The 2-1 home. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on them. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next bit?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think
there's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
when this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
In now, Cody Bellinger. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Seager on third with 2 out. Drilled to first. Moreland has it, and Moreland will take this one to the bank himself, and the side is 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now in the box, Rafael Devers looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Hit back up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Third inning here. Already 4-2 our score.
Nope.
And 2-2.
2-2.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone. D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he hits one on a line to left field. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging. Grounded to third. This could be two. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors. And leading off the inning, Mookie Betts. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for route number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside, 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
All even now, 2-2. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. Fastball just inside. Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And there's one away. And here's Jose Peraza. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
3-0 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when the stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Peraza leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And there's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That That was a nice job to track that one down the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez from the outfield grass. Throw on to Muncy gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now. The 1-2. Back up. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. Peraza ranging up the middle, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2 balls and a strike now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping into the box, Will Smith. He reached on a single in his first try. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. next 1-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One there on to Moreland, and they roll two to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 4. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. In there, strike two.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Betts to the track, and it bangs off the monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel of the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. Throw not in time, and he beats it after his third hit tonight.
Well, things are good. Things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had two great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Popped up. Turner over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in, Mitch Moreland. Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him, so we'll see if it works out.
Martinez over at second. Devers is over at first with one away. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Christian Vasquez will be next. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. In there at the knees, strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now to the plate, Jose Peraza. It was a walk in his last trip. Snap throw from the catcher. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. And that ends the inning. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the... Stepping up now, Justin Turner. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's another 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Seager. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here at... So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A foul ball here, 0-1. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Benintendi's on the move. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Benintendi stands at second with no outs. The 1-2. Popped him up. Smith moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Betts. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer.